What's up, everybody? This is Michael with PunkTorah and India Yeshiva, and I'm here for the Dvar Torah for the week. We've got Parshat Tisa, very familiar story to a lot of people. We've got a golden calf, a census, and a missing leader. According to the Ramban, he tells us there's actually a whole different interpretation than the one that we would think is about the golden calf, which we would think it's about idolatry, but it's not. He says if the sin of the golden calf was one of mass idol worship, the entire affair would be incomprehensible. Meaning, we've got Aaron, who becomes the high priest, and he is implicitly involved in creating an idol for the Israelites to worship as God, and then he's not even punished afterwards. He's just kind of, it kind of says he's kind of whitewashed, and it wouldn't really make sense. And what it actually is telling us is that the Israelites didn't create a golden calf to be a substitute God. They created the golden calf as a substitute Moses. He climbed up the mountain, and they expected him to be back. He wasn't back yet. They got worried, and what the Israelites were thinking was that they had this Moses, this leader, who was their intermediary with Hashem, with God, and he led them through the sea, he led them in battles, he took them through the desert, he brought them to Sinai, and they didn't know what to do. So they created the golden calf as a substitute Moses, as a substitute intermediary. And that kind of made me think of the different ways that we put people or things in between us and God in our relationship. You know, we're God's children, and with the giving of the laws, the giving of the Torah, God created a relationship. He initiated a kind of give and take. And in a case like this, we don't have an intermediary between us and God. We shouldn't. And so what the Israelites were doing, the sin that they were committing, is they were putting a barrier between themselves and God. We put different things and even different people and different opinions as intermediaries that are blocking our relationship between us and God. So the thing that I got from the Parsha Tisa this week is that we shouldn't be putting things between us and God. There's no reason to be afraid to take responsibility for our relationship with Hashem. And, you know, there's no one standing between us, and there shouldn't be. So, clear the air, clear the path, keep strong, Yasher Koach, and see you next week.